Hi everyone, glad to see you again. Today I have something informative lined up for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe online cyber defense. The internet has a hidden side, the dark web, where anonymity reigns and illegal activity thrives. This exploration is for awareness, not encouragement. We'll reveal how the dark web operates, the dangers it poses, and why understanding it matters. From illicit marketplaces to disturbing crimes, this is a sobering look at the internet's underbelly. Our goal to demystify the dark web and promote safer online habits. We'll define what the dark web is, why people use it, and the risks involved. Real-world examples will illustrate its impact on society. Remember, accessing the dark web can expose you to malware, scams, and legal trouble. This is a window into a world most never see, meant to inform, not invite. Knowledge is your best defense against digital threats. Let's begin our journey into the shadows. When we think of the internet, most of us only ever interact with what's called the surface web. These are the familiar websites you find on Google, social media platforms, news outlets, and online stores. It's the part of the web that's open, indexed, and easily accessible to anyone with a browser. But beneath this visible layer lies the deep web, a much larger hidden portion of the internet. This includes private emails, online banking portals, academic databases, medical records, and company intranets, all of which are protected behind logins and firewalls, making them invisible to search engines. The deep web is vast, containing the majority of online information, but it's mostly harmless. It simply requires proper credentials for access and is essential for privacy and security in our digital lives. Hidden even deeper is the dark web, a small, secretive corner of the deep web, intentionally concealed and only accessible with special software like Tor. Unlike the deep web, the dark web is designed to be anonymous and untraceable. Tor uses a method called onion routing, which encrypts your data in multiple layers and bounces it through a network of volunteer computers around the world. This process masks user identities and locations, making tracking extremely difficult, if not impossible. This powerful anonymity attracts a wide range of users. Some are seeking privacy from surveillance or censorship, while others are drawn by the opportunity to engage in illegal activities without being easily caught. Dark websites use special .onion addresses, which are invisible to normal browsers and can't be found through standard search engines. Accessing these sites requires specific knowledge and tools. While Tor was originally created to enable secure, private communication for journalists, activists, and whistleblowers, it's now used by a diverse mix of people, including those with criminal intent. The deep web is a shield for privacy, protecting sensitive information. The dark web, however, can exploit that same privacy for illicit purposes. Understanding the distinction between these layers is crucial for anyone navigating the internet, as it helps you recognize both the benefits and the risks that lie ahead. The dark web isn't just a tool or a hidden network. It's a battleground where ideals of freedom, privacy, and criminal enterprise collide every day. In the next chapter, we'll explore what draws people into these digital shadows and why the allure of the dark web is so powerful for some. Remember, the line between safety and danger online is thinner than you might think. So understanding the dark web is the first step to protecting yourself. Accessing the dark web is surprisingly simple. Anyone can get started just by downloading the Tor browser, a tool designed to help users slip beneath the surface of the regular internet. Tor works by bouncing your connection through a network of servers, hiding your digital footprint and making your online activity extremely difficult to trace, even for skilled investigators. People are drawn to the dark web for a variety of reasons. Some are escaping government censorship, others are journalists or activists protecting their sources, and many simply want to reclaim their privacy in a world of constant surveillance. For some, the dark web is a lifeline, a place where they can speak freely, access forbidden information, or connect with like-minded individuals without fear of reprisal. For others, it's a playground for crime, offering a digital underworld where illegal activities thrive away from prying eyes. Criminals exploit the dark web's anonymity to buy and sell illicit goods, exchange stolen data, and communicate through encrypted channels, all while evading law enforcement. But it's not just criminals. curiosity draws in tech enthusiasts, digital explorers, and thrill seekers, eager to see what lies beyond the visible web. Yet the risks are very real. The dark web is a lawless frontier where danger can lurk behind every click. With no regulation, scams, malware, and deeply disturbing content are everywhere, waiting for the unwary or the unprepared. Even innocent exploration can quickly spiral into financial loss, identity theft, or psychological harm from exposure to graphic material. The same digital cloak that shields dissidents and whistleblowers also hides predators, scammers, and those with darker intentions. On the dark web, your anonymity is never truly guaranteed. One mistake can expose your identity or put you at risk. The line between user and victim can vanish in a single click, turning curiosity into regret in an instant. Next, we'll take a closer look at what's really for sale in these hidden markets, and why so many are drawn to their shadows. The dark web's most notorious feature is its sprawling network of illegal marketplaces. Imagine a shadowy version of Amazon, but instead of everyday goods, it's a one-stop shop for crime. These sites operate in the digital shadows, hidden from the average internet user, and offer a dizzying array of illicit products and services. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Monero are the lifeblood of these markets, enabling anonymous transactions for everything from drugs and stolen data to hacking tools and counterfeit documents. The use of digital currencies makes it nearly impossible to trace buyers and sellers, fueling a thriving underground economy. The Silk Road was the first to pioneer this model, becoming infamous as the original online black market. Its dramatic shutdown by law enforcement made headlines worldwide, but instead of ending the trade, it only inspired a wave of new, more sophisticated marketplaces to take its place. Drugs remain the top sellers, with everything from prescription pills to hard narcotics shipped globally in plain, unremarkable packages. Sellers use creative methods to disguise shipments, making detection by authorities a constant game of cat and mouse. But it doesn't stop at drugs. Stolen credit cards, fake IDs, hacking software, and even illegal weapons are all available. If you're willing to risk being scammed or caught in a law enforcement sting operation, the variety is staggering and the danger is ever present. The principle is simple. If it's illegal, someone is selling it here. The dark web is a marketplace with almost no boundaries, where profit trumps morality. The story of Silk Road's founder, Ross Ulbricht, stands as a stark warning. Driven by a belief in free markets and online anonymity, he built an empire, only to end up with a life sentence in prison, a cautionary tale for anyone tempted by the promise of easy money. Anonymity on the dark web is never absolute. A single mistake, one slip in operational security can be fatal, exposing users to arrest or worse. These markets thrive on secrecy and trust among criminals, but law enforcement agencies around the world are always watching, infiltrating, and waiting for someone to slip up. Every transaction is a gamble with your freedom and safety. Buyers and sellers alike risk losing everything with a single wrong move. The dark web's economy is built on risk, deception, and a very real human cost. Scams are rampant, and trust is a rare commodity in this world of shadows. But crime here isn't limited to goods. It's a service industry too. From hackers for hire to hitmen and money launderers, the dark web offers illegal services to anyone with the cash and the nerve to ask. The dark web has turned cybercrime into a service anyone can buy. Hackers sell tools and expertise to clients, no coding skills required. Ransomware kits, hacking for hire, and DDoS attacks are all available for a price. The infamous WannaCry attack, powered by stolen NSA tools, shows how dangerous this can be. Malware, viruses, and keyloggers are sold like software subscriptions. Stolen data is bought and sold, fueling more attacks and more profits. Prices range from a few hundred to thousands depending on the job. Some hackers even offer customer support and guarantees. This professionalized crime blurs the line between contractor and criminal. The cycle is endless. Tools create victims whose data funds new crimes. The dark web's gig economy is a global threat, evolving every day. The darkest corners of the dark web are home to exploitation and violence. Child sexual abuse material is rampant, shielded by anonymity. Law enforcement and vigilante hackers battle to expose and shut down these networks. The Freedom Hosting 2 breach revealed the scale of this horror. Hundreds of sites dedicated to abuse. Beyond this, Extremist forums thrive, spreading hate and planning violence. These echo chambers radicalize users and connect global networks of hate. The psychological toll on investigators and victims is immense and lasting. The dark web is not a victimless space. Real people suffer real harm. Every file and post represents a human tragedy. Combating this content is a relentless uphill fight. Understanding these dangers is crucial for a just society. The dark web is a breeding ground for extremism and violence. Murder for hire sites, though often scams, create a chilling marketplace for death. Investigations reveal people willing to pay for murder, blurring the line between threat and fraud. Terrorist and extremist groups use the dark web to recruit, plan, and fundraise in secret. Encrypted forums allow them to evade law enforcement and build global networks. The radicalization pipeline is real. Curious users can be drawn into hate and violence. Lone wolf attacks often trace back to these hidden communities. The anonymity of the dark web fuels real-world harm. Distinguishing between fantasy and genuine threat is nearly impossible. The consequences of unchecked extremism are deadly and far-reaching. For the curious, the dark web is a minefield. Malware is everywhere. One wrong click can cost you your data, money, or privacy. Scams abound. Promises of cheap goods or services are often traps to steal your cryptocurrency. Phishing attacks and fake sites can compromise your accounts instantly. There's no customer service, no refunds, and no safety net. Accidental exposure to graphic or illegal content can cause lasting trauma. Law enforcement monitors these spaces. Even innocent browsing can put you on a watch list. Hackers target newcomers, seeking to exploit or blackmail them. The illusion of safety is just that, an illusion. The best defense is to stay away entirely. Curiosity here can turn you from observer to victim in seconds. The dark web is a stark reminder of technology's double edge. It empowers the oppressed but also enables crime and exploitation. Its impact is real: overdoses, financial ruin, trauma, and violence. Law enforcement faces a constant battle to keep up. For most, the best protection is strong digital hygiene, unique passwords, two-factor authentication, and skepticism towards suspicious links. Keep your software updated and use security tools. Educate yourself and your family about online risks. The internet is not all darkness, but the shadows are real. Stay on the well-lit paths of the surface web. Awareness and caution are your best defenses. Enjoy the benefits of connectivity while steering clear of its darkest corners. Thanks for watching and learning with me. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. I value your feedback. Cyber defense.